Hey, Hardcore Hog fans, Rick DeWeese here with my partner George Waddell for Prediction Thursday. What's up, buddy?
Nice to join you from California.
Hey, we got a special guest this week with us. I mean, this guy has been picking games every week. I knew he'd make it to the show. Sean is going to look at this and Susky and the rest of them and go, man, I knew he'd be there too. You know, Neil's sitting on the sidelines too going, man, that was a good pick. But, hey, you got the job done. Tell me a little bit about why you're so good at picking your...
A lot of times people only look at the Arkansas side of things, and to get a full view of the game, you need to look at the other side.
Well, you did a heck of a job, man. We're going to kick it off right away, Prediction Thursday. And as usual, my man George Waddell is going to give the first prediction.
The experience of both these guys being on the same coaching staff last year and kind of knowing each other's playbook may work in our favor. So I'm going to go Arkansas on the road. The road teams won the last four. I want to say 37-19.
I'm liking that score. I mean, I always say it's funny. Every time we do these deals, we never share our score. So it's going to get interesting. I can't wait to see what Lang says. Lang, what do you got, buddy?
Last week's game, I didn't think set up very good for Arkansas. I think this game does set up good for Arkansas. Coming off the lackluster effort last week, I got the Hogs winning this game 35-24.
Well, I'm going to be brief, and I'm going to say I've got to give Auburn 27. I can't get away from 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals. I've looked at it every way south of Sunday. My biggest struggle was, what's Arkansas going to do? Is the defense going to collapse? Is the offense going to work? I don't know. So I started at 42, down 1 to 41. That's a couple of field goals and 4 or 5 touchdowns. That's my score. 41-27. Hogs win. Let's go, baby.
Rick, that score you can get to a lot of different ways, but to be in the fees, I would not put it past the Hogs. Some of the most memorable games on the road have been at Auburn. So I'm excited for this game.
There's a lot of incestory between our two teams. Petrino and their defensive coordinator on the same team at A&M. You've got the old Malzahn connection from back in the day. Our defensive coordinator, Travis Williams, T-Will, played for Auburn as a linebacker. Then, later in life, became the linebackers coach and co-defensive coordinator. So there's a lot of connection to Auburn going on just within the coaching staff.
Pittman has a decent history at Auburn. In the 2 games we played down there, we won one and the other lost. We did lose, but, I mean, it was the Bo Nix game. You can still debate that. I mean, that should have been a Hog win as well. So Pittman's 1-1 down there. That's probably one of his best venues where you know he's at least split down there.
Yeah,
No
so
doubt.
I want to go back for a minute and talk about the UAB game. We did come out flat. Lang, I think you mentioned that earlier. It was not set up for us. It was a lackluster game at best. Some of the things that concerned me, I mean, Taylon Green coming out, 0 for 7 right away, I think in the first quarter. It reminded me of the first quarter of UAPB. His passing was not accurate. And then all of a sudden, he started hooking up. There were some passes that I didn't even know who he was throwing it to. So that's a big deal. Our defensive line got blown out right off the bat by UAB. They blew us back 5 yards every play, scored on us right away. Later in the game, went for it on 4th down on their own 25, went for it again at our 25. I mean, these guys were basically taunting us, and we couldn't respond. So I was a little disappointed by that.